over a little bit. Let's scoot over a little bit. Welcome back to the channel. We're in the guest cabin right now with Gus. Levi is back from Colorado. They did not have a good hunting trip, to say the least. They all came down with COVID. Levi had a side of pneumonia with his COVID. His dad and brother really weren't doing much better. They did not kill an elk. They really didn't see much for elk, which was its own disappointment. They did get some really cool footage. They saw a bobcat kitten with its mom.
Little baby bobcat. Look at that little stinker butt.
They got to watch a couple of bull moose fighting, and that's not something you see every day in Colorado. Luckily for me, they got sick pretty early on their trip, so by the time they got back, it was totally safe to be around them, even though they're still coughing a little bit here and there. Him and his dad are out moose hunting this morning. We have a little less than a week left in the season. It's supposed to be the best week in moose season, so hopefully they can go get something so we don't have to buy our winter's worth of food. I am working on the guest cabin. I don't know if you can see my breath on the camera, but it is getting cold. We woke up the other morning to 29 degrees. It was our first frost, so we went ahead and tackled the garden. Potato. Here you go. What's a better sized carrot?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Here.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Didn't you say these were some kind of carrot that's not gonna... They are kind of shorter. Better.
Yeah. That's probably about as long as they would get.
I mean, that's a good carrot.
Okay.
Look at that bad boy.
Potato.
I think they would have been better if we'd have pulled them before last night. I think that frost kind of... I'll pick one and I'll eat it.
I don't know. They've got the spots. Try a bite out of the big one. Yeah, it looks like a pepper. Maybe we can
Tastes like pepper.
put them on. Is it hot?
No.
That's pretty good. Pulled carrots, potatoes, lemon balm, strawberries. Everything was trimmed down for wintering. I'm probably going to winter most of it underneath this cabin because it's not in the ground. I know a lot of people are saying it could freeze too hard in the buckets and not come back next year, like the strawberries and the rhubarb and everything. I was pretty happy with what we got. My potatoes were a little too early, so I took some of them because I had already kind of wiped the skin off, and the ones I hadn't yet, I went ahead and put back in the dirt, hoping that I could get a little bit harder with skin on them. The carrots were awesome. They did grow quite a bit more since our first harvest of carrots, so that was really cool to see. Levi was really excited about the carrots. Do you like the carrots?
I do. They're just like Bugs Bunny, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we'll definitely plant a lot of those at the new property, along with a lot of potatoes. We're big potato eaters. The lemon balm did so well this year. It started in a pot like this big, and it was just overflowing in the 5-gallon bucket. I'm drying that now along with the onions. Our neighbor gave us potato onions when we first got here. So I've got those drying. They kind of come apart like in cloves, like garlic would. Countdown is on for winter. We don't have much time to get the rest of the firewood done. The guys need to get a moose. We'll be meeting with our driveway guy in about a week, and crossed fingers he can get to us. Just hoping he's got time for us before he heads out for the winter. If he doesn't, it is what it is. We'll bust in what trail we can with the tractor. We'll start working on clearing for the cabin, clearing for the garden. We are doing a cabin kit from Timberline Log Homes out of Palmer, Alaska. We'll do everything we can to get ready for them so that we can have them come out in the spring. We'll be doing the posts and the floor ourselves, and then they bring the logs. windows, roof, all that stuff. They will build the cabin for you, but we're going to build it ourselves. Since it's getting so cold outside, my big focus is getting us into this cabin. Where our fillet sink is, we can't quite get the stairs to go up and down. We'd have to move it a bunch if we wanted to put them up and down like they should be able to go. So I think we're going to just leave them down so we have that extra space. We might put our clothes up there, some baby clothes up there. The wood stove pipe, for whatever reason, is in the middle of the cabin, which means it's in the middle of the loft. You wouldn't be able to fit a queen size bed. We don't want to carry a baby up and down the steps all winter. So we decided to put the bed down here. As you can see, there's just not much space up here. I am 3 feet away from the camera. This is a lot of the stuff we've got stored up here. I'm going to move a bunch around so that we can store things up here closer to the steps and get the things that we're not going to use for a while pushed to the back. Honestly, really glad that we're not going to be trying to sleep up here. Luckily, I haven't had a fire going long. This isn't even really warm. It might not even get warm. It's just not something we want to be kicking every night. Thank you as always for watching. We couldn't do without our viewers. Stay tuned. Hopefully the guys get a moose soon and then we can start building our homestead. Baby on the way in about 3 months and snow should be coming sooner than that. We've made a lot of great friends on here and we just couldn't have done it without you. So thanks for following on the adventures. Thanks for watching. The generator's running, and when it's running, the lights like to flash. It's making this difficult.